Undergo. Hey, collective. Hey, subscribers. Okay, y'all, this is a sun reading. About to expose some shit. The sun ain't up where I'm at. It's dim and dark and funky and ugly. Honey, baby. I was telling y'all need to start wearing bendies because they literally put us. Just imagine this shit. A energetic straw in your third eye and suck like you're a fucking Coke. You hear me? So I advise. I was doing white bendies like the Indians wear, the little dot. I had to switch to black. I went and got tattoos of bendies, but I got at the time I was guided to do blue. But I'm black, so you really can't see it. I was gonna go back and get black, but I was like, I had bought some bendies, but you gotta put glue on it. It's the shit you got to do. I'm like, I'm not about to keep on. They cheap, but goddamn. And I'm sick of seeing bendies everywhere. You know what I'm saying? In my bed, especially. Like, man, come on. So I do paint, non-toxic acrylic paint. And just put, let me see who got dots. Kimani get a red dot. I'm trying to see who got black. Lauren got a black one. I'm trying to see who got. No, it's got a black one. Okay, like Uncle Bosky got. Diddy don't need one. It's his hat covered his. You see them three dots? Boop, boop, boop. You gotta go black. I was going white. It wasn't working. I was still feeling sick. Feeling what they was projecting. I'm trying to take for real. So my ancestors told me to go black for Cosmos and soil. I was just like, okay. Sort of like that. Boop, boop, boop. And I'm gonna do it for the rest of my life. Or until I'm guided to, I don't have to do it anymore. But honey, when I be guided, I don't have to do it. Because my son be looking like, oh gosh, she wearing that thing. But he don't know. He new to this. But when I'm guided not to do it, shit happens or I feel some type of way where I be like, yeah, I see why I got to. It's like your ancestors, they be so wise. Because they be knowing how you feeling. Like, look at the weirdest. Oh, we're gonna look at it and be like, okay. Hindus don't, they just be shocked. I had some Hindus to say, oh, you look so cute with your bindi. The other ones be like, how does a nigga know to wear that? We want some of her brains. Like, whoa, wow. Child, B. Girl, what? Anyway. Y'all, I be looking at Google News. This my little newspaper. Because newspapers is expensive nowadays. $75. $3 What? I was 10-50 cents for a newspaper. I was like, ooh, look, it's hot. Drop it like it's hard. Drop it like it's hard. Drop it like it's hard. As long as I got a plain dealer, I'll go fuck. I got a plain dealer. My client gave me a plain dealer. She give all the people that mean something to her a plain dealer. When you have your baby, so it's a plain dealer from the day my child was born. What's going on in the world? Blah, blah, blah. He got a lot to look into when he get a little bit older, so he can learn about himself. Yeah. Honey, daddy. Anyway, why the fuck Google put a silent red alert out that your bank account may get wiped out? They just letting you know. Like, what? A silent red alert. They don't want to, cause panic, I guess. But Bye-bye. We need panic, Lord. This shit going on. Monterey County in California about done. It's like counties going underwater. Like Hurricane Katrina, but like gradually like this. Just imagine if I wasn't doing no work, or whoever understands what's going on and does work that I don't know about, but they're guided to too. Because they're an alchemist or a cultist or a healer of some sorts. Everybody, it's like you can't, sometimes, not even sometimes, you can't not listen to your spirit guides or your God for that matter. You will break your neck trying to do what man wants you to do. I ain't about to do that. I ain't going against the grain of life. I don't give a fuck how many court hearings you put in the mail. Because for you to go with something that's a whole total lie, like at some point, baby, listen. Allah's in control, and that's all I can say. But you ain't got to rip and run me like you Allah. And you're not about to arrest my son, and you're not about to do all this little bullshit. So if I don't show up to no more court hearings, what the fuck they gonna do? I am exhausted, and the court itself makes me nauseated. My mother did not play prison. I went to jail one time. You want to know why? Because me and one of my best friends when I was younger, really my best friend in high school, some of junior high, high school, and some of my early 20s. This motherfucker's so into her twin flame. We almost home. You know they sell crack. This a dope fiend car, girl. We almost there. They offering to take us home. I live 2 minutes away from where we was at, walking, but it took us about 15, 20 minutes. But we need exercise. I'm Virgo. She a Taurus. I'm like, she's stubborn, fixed. I ain't got to let her go it alone. We couldn't even get in the car good. They had helicopters over our heads, sawed-offs to our face. I'm like, whoa, I got my school books. I'm like, y'all tripping. It was bodies on the car, da-da-da-da. They didn't even know. They didn't do it. With fiend cars, you just rent a car. If the person ain't got no money for crack, then they let you use their car. But they let all the dope boys do it. So they just happened to get pinned with it. But they got off too because they ain't do shit. They didn't know that shit was on there. The coroner's office ain't no hoe. When it come to crimes in cars and shit, man, they gonna find your ass. You're not getting away from nothing. They study lead, the lead paint. They didn't know what the fuck. I was looking at this shit like, tell me more. I raised my hand. I said, so basically this is like proving that people can't get away with anything. She's like, basically. Oh my God. So my mother had friends in the police department, the district. They took us to jail. So my mother called her people. They was going to let me out right away. But I guess my mother wanted to teach me a lesson, but that was the worst idea ever. You're not believing me. Know me. Fuck believing. I ain't did shit trying to get a ride home. The people that was driving ain't even do this shit. Understand me. What the fuck? Who knows? We might have got raped on the way to the house. God do everything for a reason because he ain't doing shit. I cracked up in that bitch one day. That's when I knew I ain't ever in my motherfucking life touching a jail cell. My pastor at the time came and see me. He was cracking up. He like, you done lost your mind. I'm like, honey, baby. You in a little ass, honey, baby. Faced at a wall. Motherfuckers cracking up all around you. Calling you nigga. Nigger. I'm like, boy, my mother now. Then they shipped me from the city jail and put me in the county. The county was better. Because at least you sell to sell. This person facing you, so you could at least talk. That was way better. And they share their food. Cause they all be like mothers and shit, like your back to us. Put your blanket up to the cell when you gotta use the bathroom, so if you can't see. I mean, motherfuckers just looking at you, shit like that shit. I couldn't boo boo up in there. Oh no. My mother was cracking up. It didn't get put on my record or nothing. It was like that scared straight. But I didn't do nothing. Our parents was cracking up. My friend, our dad, he started singing Tupac. I don't feel fresh out of jail, California. I thought my mother, her father cool as fuck. So, I mean, she ain't gonna get in trouble. She a daddy's girl. He don't give a fuck what she do. He coming to her rescue. My mother ain't coming for shit. And she crazy. Disciplinarian. So I'm like, man, what is this pickup gonna be? I had to use the bathroom. I'm like, Mom, I got a boo. She like, I'm like, yes, man. That ain't kept me that bitch 48 hours. I'm like, this is some trash. She was cracking up talking about, I think I had to use the bathroom at the Justice Center, wherever the fuck they let me out from. I was like, oh, well, it was clean, thank Allah. Because, honey, I couldn't have made it with them bubble because my little nerves are bad. Shout out to them, girl. My mother like, you about to call and get your hair done. So I left there, went straight to the hair salon. Talk about robbing. I'm a criminal now. My hair was fucked now. I had some shit with hairpins and bobby pins. I took that shit out and swung that motherfucker. And they would make you take it out anyway. The ones I had left in there hidden because my hair was so thick and gelled up looking stupid. Honey, baby. I don't have nothing on my record hanging. My mother's friends made sure that shit didn't touch shit. Scared straight program her way. Bad idea. This was, she didn't even get mad. She can't pick me up. She paid for me to get my hair done. You see what I'm saying? That was her way of saying, I know that was how she been doing this thing. Because they telling her after she done decided. And she came up there and just looked at me. I said, Nikki like, oh, your mama. Like, nigga, what she looking like? What she like, oh, oh my goodness. He did that, Jack. Oh, I got a Saturn Virgo. I was in that bitch whooping my own ass. I should have walked and let them niggas go on the fucking hair down, you know? Always trying to be the good friend. End up in the highway situation. Honey, baby. Why is it raining worms in China? These hoes is maggots, honey. Man, that is not a law. That's a law allowing to show people. I mean, if you don't stand up for your child and you keep turning your eye blindly to you gonna be raining worms. They gotta carry umbrellas. Show that shit all on their cars. I'm like, what the fuck? Then it's Atlanta shit. Y'all businessman better stay y'all motherfucking ass with y'all woman and sit the fuck down and get a centralized location. Honey, take staycations with your family. Keep it tight, alright? These motherfuckers is so diabolical. They got motherfucking honey baby businessman in Atlanta. Go to Atlanta. He ain't even from there. He from New Orleans, Louisiana. White man. They found him in Atlanta, rolled in plastic and a rug, and said, no foul play. No foul play was found. No foul. What? if you want to see a dead body, if you see a dead body in this day and time, you're gonna call somebody. You didn't do shit. 911 like a motherfucker. It could be a joke all they want to. Somebody gonna pick up. They'll beat out when they beat out, but at least they got it. Even if I leave, they gotta leave my motherfucking number. Like, I just found it, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? It was foul play when a motherfucker put him in plastic and wrap him up in a rug. What the fuck you mean, no foul play, bitch? And he was a father. Fucking with them thotties. I think he was going down there hearing people talk about it. This little human trafficking problem and this little magic problem. Sex magic and money magic. Mm-hmm. He from Louisiana. Tell me, is it real? Especially if he ended up getting a little stripper dance or whatever on his little business trip to unwind, whatever the case may be, his business like a motherfucker. Just get out alive kind of situation. HIV free. It's risky business. I smell a cardone, honey baby. The Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. That's the day we became the Brady Bunch. You got me fucked up, baby. Out, baby. He probably just like, okay, I'm about to see what this is. And the holy's dead. Showing dancers and all these hoes. They gunning in Atlanta on the magic side. God, there you go. Ooh-wee. And it's connected to child trafficking. Whatever they're doing with these businessmen, honey, it's all interconnected. All interconnected. Mm-hmm. And therapists, too. Some therapists done fucked up. Getting your deepest, darkest and giving it to karmics. That's why people don't trust them. You gotta go with your gut. That's why I say leave black people alone. People that feel like they gotta do this shit, honey, be our guest. But people that be getting a gut feeling, their ancestors on their ass, what the fuck did I just say? Sensitive, you cannot go against the grain now. I don't feel comfortable talking to you. They trying to pin me, but you can't pin shit. You better go pin some shit on Pinterest and stay out of grown folk business. I don't give a fuck how old you is. You don't know enough. You lame, so I gotta hit you with the hot facts. I said, what the fuck is a black traumatized old bitch gonna do for me? And she doesn't even want to admit that she's damaged from what happened to our ancestors. Bitch, first step is admittance. You aren't qualified to hear my story. I already told it. I'm not going to keep on. I'm just dealing with trash right now, bitch. And getting, put in shit that ain't got nothing to do with where the fuck I'm trying to go with my motherfucking life. You can't have a vision up in this motherfucker. A personal one that's not collective. Charity starts at home, so says the Holy Quran. You ain't get your home tight, bitch. What the fuck you going out tonight for? Fucking, these old hoes. Always dreamed of being a therapist, but needed people for COVID, so they was short staffed, so they just hired anybody with an associate's degree and nothing. It's all tied to these teachers, daycares. It ain't really doctors. I feel like doctors done took their hands off of it. When children start getting involved, it's like most shit doctors probably been doing is trying to get over on their malpractice bill. But I mean, what the fuck? Bitch, I gotta eat. The fuck you think this is? Works. Well, works together. I guess they give them 3 cities apiece in each state. The filmmaker. The Undertaker. the hacker. The blacker. More black hackers. Nigerians. And black niggas. Trying to change. Bitch. Man, you ain't got enough gas. They got victory, so they thought and then got tired. So they didn't fuck some shit up. That's why they sitting in luxury. Airbnb, honey, eating the finest cuisine, honey. Getting a Starbucks every morning, the teachers, honey. That didn't want to tell their husbands they were gay. Got priests tied up in it. Priests got to document all of the stuff. You know. Like they try to get you to do the therapist with therapists. They be going to priests. Confessing. Okay, Miss Confession. I have to do as thus said the Lord. You do realize that. Yeah, I understand, please. I just want to get it off of me. Quick to run. Quick to run. Pastors, preachers, visitors, and friends, honey. That's what the V is for, honey. Epic fail. Oh, success. So they think. I'm telling you. Then they're trying to change to come on God's side. Like what? 76 dragon energies. Dark dragon energies. And Justice Departments. Lazy. Seducers. Now they want truth. They didn't think it was going to get out of hand like it did. Trying to change teams. Do something magical for the children. Change the narrative. Get the blood off their hands real quick. But still got everybody money. Like, how do you suppose? That's how that goes. Oh, if you are Ohioan, don't put your children in that fucking modeling shit. They offering modeling deals. Tell them no thank you. They trying to drag y'all motherfucking children through. They went to water. It had a seal on it. They in the factories. Drink that shit, baby, and be in somebody's van or paddy wagon. Bitches is always advising, they want to get her in a modeling. Let's do the modeling. And there, let me tell you something. I have a client that has daughters that is in a modeling. For real. She don't fuck around. She trying to get her in Disney somewhere. Because this is what she want to do. She's the momager, nigga. She ain't sending her off no motherfucking where. She carry her everywhere. She get parts, little deals, little modeling. She be ripping around just like this. We ain't got a dope ass minivan. Shit, be like this all the time. You know I gotta go take her hair. You know I gotta take her out. You know I gotta go over there. What the fuck you mean, bitch? These hood rats always want to advise you to get some modeling. Bitch, you better get some help. Or talk to your auntie. You know the therapist, bitch. I'm sure. It ain't like I'm bragging, just join the party wagon because I ain't too proud. I ain't too proud to beg. Children don't. Them always do want to be a model. Like, no. I don't even have a height for that. Like, you want to be a model? Yes, you do. Like, bitch, no, honey. I don't. I want to be free. To do me. The fuck I look like? I said no. Swift to failure. You know what I'm saying tonight? But think they success because they dud in their motherfucking head. With a bunch of motherfucking hackers. Oh, yeah. Let me tell them about this, J. Cole. Why the fuck do they got doppelgangers over mental health? The ones that work from home. This bitch gonna say, I read this article. They got doubles. They call them doubles. Literally doppelgangers. They can't sit inside. They're forced to because they work from home. I told y'all on previous reading, they don't have inner peace. That's why they always outside. They're literally watching strangers. Is this legal? They're literally watching strangers. That's why I don't show my face. Working from home in a peaceful manner. This bitch that's over it. One of the bitches, black and dumb. Something in my, for a weird reason, I'm happy in my heart. Or some connecting her heart to, in a weird kind of way. My heart feels good that this is happening. Bitch, when did weird and heart space go together? Weird is like trends, like your clothes. I like that. I don't know weird shoes, but they're cute. Bitch, articles of clothing, bitch. Your hair, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be different. What the fuck do weird got to do with your heart, bitch? You motherfuckers is weird. That's what Uncle Jimmy trying to say. That's why he made me do 2 of these cards. They literally sit and watch how to be peaceful. What do these motherfuckers, strangers, this is what they call them, do they know that you're watching them? Or do you just take it upon yourself to set up surveillance and have access to their space while they're working from home? What the fuck? Guess for what, y'all? ADHD. And the people that's over it, they have ADHD. This the motherfucker that gotta be outside. How the fuck you helping people with ADHD and you got ADHD? Sometimes it don't work like that in the mental health industry. You don't, in order to diagnose it, you shouldn't have it. If you recognize yourself and shit you're seeing in other people, then you know, hold on now. This ain't no heredity. I'm about to stop this shit right now. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, what? How the fuck can you help me with ADHD? You can't even sit down. So they get strangers that know how to sit down and got ADHD to help ADHD people and people with anxiety. But those people can't find a real community. They don't want them. I don't know what, it's like they're watching them type. Just it's confusing as fuck and they're acting like it's groundbreaking. So imagine 2 people. Let's see. Let's get Uncle Jimmy and the other Uncle Jimmy card. Because I'm so curious to see y'all. This is exposure like a motherfucker. Because y'all like, what? Just the so-called real worker. This is the stranger. Does the stranger know that the real worker is even looking at them? They use them because they know how to sit down. Clearly, they have to take breaks. They have these platforms, content creators. They have to take breaks in between recording. While they're taking a break, the people are watching this stranger in a peaceful manner like they're working. They put music on and some other shit, but people have yet to find a community that works for them. I don't know if it's because these people don't even know that they're being watched and recorded to appear to be with the person that can't sit still. You see what I'm saying? What the fuck is that? Honey, you see how I make your hair hurt? Kind of shit to make your hair hurt. You know what she said? Because it's a lie. And it's going against the grain of your mind. That was created correctly. And to accept truth, not falsehood. Not even truth mixed with falsehood. Y'all better keep it tight. Because these hoes is gunning. And as long as I'm still doing these motherfucking readings, this shit is still going on. Total failure. They put America in a sleep state. I don't know what's going on in other places, but if China is raining worms, I guess we gonna learn today that we one universe. Uncle Bobby, honey baby. He on that social media getting all kind of information. And yeah, drugging these babies, drugging these men with this shit. Lean. Now they back to embalming fluid. Trying to get to dead people. If you can't make connection, bitch, it's a reason. You too low vibe. Some ancestors that they want to connect with are too high up. They always want to be on the 8, coming in the 8 life path. 8. They got an 8 life path. You gotta watch them motherfuckers, especially if they was born in the West. 8 is the number of Chinese wealth. Shit. They already done killed their plants. Bamboo is like the last to be strong. Honey, honey, honey. I don't know when these hoes gonna knock it off, y'all. I say keep it tight. Cause Jake done there. 4 twin flames and the 10 of cups now. Now that they got the money, they want to. You got some money, I ain't get shit. I'm supposed to though. Y'all is too. Especially if you want to swing fine union. It don't matter who you are, or if you've been working hard. Give yourself a round of applause. Bravo, oh, 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 bravo, oh, 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 bravo, oh, oh, oh. Clap for yourself now. Bravo, come on. I can't even get my hair done. All you can do is sleep and rest. And sometimes they make you not do like they got you on punishment. You in prison in your own house. And they got your babies, doppelgangers. The bitch that got my son, I was like, hold on, something wrong with this bitch. But I would see her kind of looking at me like this. I don't know if the bitch is dyke or what she is. She's a doppelganger for sure. I do my hair like this, she do her hair like this. I do my hair like, I'm like, hold the fuck up. This bitch really trying to get into the role. So that's one of their things. Really get into the role, then it'll just be easy for the children to transition to you being their mother. I have to keep telling my son, you are in a transitional housing illegally. Keep your mind on Allah, honey. And your mom, honey. I wouldn't give a fuck. As long as you watching me on YouTube, honey, it's all the connection you need. And then bitches try to take it from you, get a knife and stab everybody in sight. Because it's the only way he managing to keep his nerves together because he can hear my voice. It's soothing. I'm his mother. He can go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Who's stupid? You. Weird bitches and niggas that won't get lost. Uncle Bobby said, oh, they gonna get lost in the recesses of their motherfucking mind. I'm gonna keep pushing their motherfucking forehead back. And their temples, Meek. Why don't you take them temples, bro? Let off a few shots. And a dummy. My son to do this with a play gun and kill somebody somewhere. That's what he was doing in the house all day. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Tupac like, yeah, before we came being fucked with. We got convictions, bitch, not convictions, bitch. And y'all lied on him. Everybody molesting them and raping them, and the niggas be sitting here just like this. Ain't did nothing. Weird assholes. You got thug niggas sleeping with police. Men, not women. Thug niggas sleeping with male police. Thug men, imagine Tupac sleeping with a male police. Right. Y'all think this shit is terrible, baby? You gotta count down the days till you get your food stamps. You ain't getting no more money. You gotta watch how you spend if you want a fixed income. Because that's what they really got everybody on. Whether you a billionaire, millionaire, doesn't matter. You gotta watch your money. You fixed. Motherfuckers don't be asking what the price is. When they got money, you just... you know what I'm saying? Just let them take it out so you ain't gotta talk to no bill collectors ever. They just come out monthly. And sometimes they give you a break when you do it like that. Automatic. Take out. Give you a couple dollars off. So you ain't gotta talk to nobody. As long as the motherfucking money in there. You know what I'm saying? And you can have your little kicky money. And keep the party going. Where the fuck is this? justice. Just a bad idea, you know? Yeah, just sit still for a minute. We got it. Like, what? And doing y'all like this. Y'all supposed to be homeless. Dating Airbnbs, living good, fine dining, whatever, whatever. But they did on the inside. Like, what? Got your child mocking y'all. Mothers, y'all ain't got your children. It's not they like this. We got it all. But you don't know these people, mind you. You know somebody that know them. Like a family member that sold you out. They've been playing in this shit. Sun exposure, honey. How to do that, doll. C-Town. How to do that, doll. Crucifixion. How to do that, doll. Fruit magic. How to do that, doll. They had a choice. How to do that, doll. That is why this card always bothers me. They had a choice. They chose money over time. They feel like they running out of time, or they ran out of time. I don't know. It's biological clocks and all this old weird ass shit. But they did have a choice. We keep showing that too. In this, the path. And this moon, that. That's why I like using the same decks over and over again. Some pancakes. Ooh. Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen. You bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna take everything from her. Buy a 4Runner. I walk with a limp cause my nuts heavy. And I like it from the back, keep your butt steady. But I ain't licking. Got a team of head busters ready to give him the word. Got a nigga in the East Coast, a nigga in the West. I love my set. Woody, what's up? Woody, what's up? Woody, what's up? Set it up in the motherfucker. Let them pipe down a little bit. They getting they, oh, they ain't getting their pleasure? Oh, they about to turn up. Oh, what else you trying to tell me, Uncle Lucky? Oh, they ain't getting their pleasure. They about to turn up. They in the void. What they gonna do? Ooh, they, what's up? They still on it. They ain't as confident, though. Got a team in the East Coast, a team in the West. Trying to fuck with our food. They know they ain't getting no more money. But that's what they was getting by. They get Biden to, like, not be as caring as he really is. Motherfucker know niggas need that extra till this shit clear out. But they cut you off. You would think the government doing it to be like, look, we ain't got it. You got to get it how you live. No. Just these hoes. Mind control. Control of your thoughts. And then be making motherfuckers think that governments are Manchurian candidating and pre-picking it up. No, they be doing that shit. Stuff be divine in nature. When it comes to high seats of office. cactus is kick ass. Y'all know my fingers still hurt from that cactus? Let me know. And it ain't nothing in my finger. It really ain't. I can't hardly shuffle. They can't get that pleasure. Y'all watch yourselves at Targets. All the Olive Gardens are closed officially. Aren't y'all sick? Endless salads? What the fuck? No more Olive Garden. That was one of me and my baby's brunch dates. Right, y'all? They closed them. Buddy, you're gonna get endless cheese. You know what I mean? Cheese is like a storm. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I'm like, Ja. Okay. They gone, man. What? They think they really got victory with this shit. That was black owned. A black man bought Olive Garden. Now it's gone. Oh, let me tell y'all about this shit. Oh my God, y'all. This may sound so simple to some people, but to me, a Virgo, I'm just disgusted. This man, I don't know where he lives at, but he had the idea to open up a homeless shelter. But it was like, I don't know, it was a church. But he mostly serviced homeless people. He sold his house in order to get this business. He moved, just say he moved from one state to another state. So it's planned out, okay? I'm going to sell my house, extract the money off that, move, rent. He went from buying to renting. So he was strictly sold out to his church, basically. Love International Church or something like that. I don't know, but it catered to homeless people. In 8 months, he was evicted. To me, that's not my ears ringing. A landlord, you a piece of shit. You don't work for nobody. You don't stand for nothing. You ain't shit. To me. He filed, he was paying his rent. Guess how he fell behind? Because the grant he qualified for being a nonprofit, no money. No money. He can't do it. So he started telling the landlord, it's not me. I'm just waiting for them. It's the shit that was happening to me and my landlord. I'm like, they keep saying they gon', I ain't trying to, but I mean, if they ain't, what can I do? I pay my rent consistently through Cash App, nigga, every third of the month. Like clockwork. And if I was late, I paid the $50. What the fuck? And I would only be late because of all this shit they doing. Literally evicted the man, so now he ain't got a house. Like, what? Homeless people ain't got shit. People doing their own thing for America because Trump keeps saying. He was saying it then in office. These are the main points he would hit. If you were listening and you wasn't in a sleep state, which means you were under some form of spell work. Because these hoes been working overtime. I think they created COVID. If they can make worms fall out the motherfucking sky in China, a sacred country, they more than likely can create a COVID and blame Wuhan. Wuhan, we got you all in check. Busta Rhymes channeling that shit. He don't even know. He channeling some shit in the future. That's what channelers are. That's what tarot readers are. When I speak, they'll say I'm lying, but bitch, no. I do past, present, future. It either happened, happening now, or going to. What are you talking about? Y'all. Hey, y'all. What you got? Uncle Bob said it. He talking about, I got diabetes, I got high blood pressure. People been through these niggas, man. Shit, man. Now I can't even, they try to keep you away from smokes. If you a channeler. Weed or tobacco. They know what it is. Y'all know what this is. They got contracts. Which would tie up what? What contracts? Gotta knock all that shit on the floor. What contracts? Taking action to wipe out bank accounts, to take their money out, to get their money out. Extract it. And yours too. People ain't wise enough because they still sleep. I'm going to hit on the points with Trump in a minute. You would think America should be savvy enough to wipe them out. But Tito's been working so long, I keep saying they flipped it. Like my mother say, usurpers. You work, they eat. But they pretend like they work like you. Because they feel like they got the brain power. Like, what? Black and white alike, working together for green. Hostile towards ancestors, trying to fight the wind and shit. Tripping. Lucy all around they motherfucking ass. So they're going to be the ones that take action on wiping your bank accounts out. It's clear as day. I just see it. Google gave a silent red alert. There's going to be cleaning, clocks, honey, baby, Ricky, Bobby. Where they get you at is if you ever put in you do something and pay with your card online and it pop up in your phone. Do you want to add this to your Google Pay? If you hit yes, they got you. I always say no thanks, or they just disappear on its own. Trump kept saying, you're in a deep sleep state. You're in a deep sleep state. You're in a deep sleep state. Witch hunt. Witch hunt. Who got the victory now, Trump? Who broken hearted now? Who gonna be broken? Who got community of these bitches organized? 3 cities of peace kind of shit. And had y'all motherfuckers starved out by Thanksgiving. Working off y'all solar plexus. And y'all third eye. Angelic beings, crown chakras too. That's why I said, cover them up. We got dumb motherfuckers helping them all kind of shit. They gonna try to get Social Security. That's what they coming for. So you won't be able to eat. But America, if you just should be like, yeah, or the world. I hesitated because I'm really on a budget. So my meals, what I eat, twice, maybe 2 meals a day, because I channel. And then I get potatoes and stuff like that that'll last, as far as fill me up. I started to use half a bag of General Tso chicken. I said, do you trust me? So just pour the whole thing in here. However, they are trying to starve people out. Because if you ain't got no money, how they see America is heartless motherfuckers. They gonna act like ain't nothing happen if they got money to eat. If it comes to Social Security, you already know. The banks working with them. This is the banks, this is them. Forget the angel of strength. Because Lucifer was one of them. Move wiser. Yeah, so with Thanksgiving, they coming. Like it's going to be complete. And they sorry to break your heart, but they got to do what they got to do. Trump kept saying, sleep state, witch hunt, drain the swamp, make America great again. And I don't care what you do, put bleach up your ass. Just grab them in the pussy. He's saying anything to awaken people. People are laughing. Ha 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 ha. You think he don't know they record every goddamn thing to railroad you and slander you and lie on you and edit shit and put clips and all this old bullshit. Beyonce. Angel of Love. That's why they hate her so bad. Ooh. Watch your mouth. They don't care about contracts. That's why I said, landlords, wake up. You see this? If he would have let that church stay there, ain't no telling what they would do. But at least you have a tenant in there where you can get food or whatever else a homeless person would get, and it will work out because it'll be like bartering. Well, you got it already set up. If you're just waiting for grant money, then let's kind of work together to keep this going, because we don't know where this is going, and they're attacking our ways to make money. If he don't put them in there, ain't nobody coming to rent it. How this shit is set up. And if somebody is, they're deceitful. Landlords bearing the weight of their responsibility. That's when you need to start dealing with the mortgage companies and the banks. And trapping y'all businessmen. And then killing y'all now. Them in these karmic contracts that ain't even real. Bullshit, man. Only contract you got is a lease, a car note, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Rest haven for hoes. Gimme. You work, they eat. Yeah, knock you in the back of the head. Take your money and say, sorry they had to break your heart. What? This ain't no movie. Doppelgangers. Doubles. That's what they call them. Oh my God. Dang. They're using it to make money off you. You don't even know. Watching me work. What the fuck? Love spells. Get these men and do say shit they gonna do, and they got them in a contract. Oh, fake extortion shit. Yeah, it's all out war out this bitch. Be careful. And move wisely, please. And if you're pregnant and it's legit, honey baby, your ass better act like you got some sense. And quit acting like everything is fine and alright. You birthing somebody into a war zone. And govern yourself accordingly like a motherfucker. Then carry your baby to the motherfucker turn 5. And then put them on your back. That's what Beyonce be trying to tell people. She should deal with Blue Ivy on her back. With her hair pulled back in a ponytail, ready for war. Or they watching her and she preparing for war every day, just like me. I'd be scared of you when you like that. Dancing to Michael Jackson. You're scared of Uncle Mike. These magic bitches. Coming for businessmen. Businessmen seeing shit like this before they die. Some of them ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around. And, you know, my first husband used to do, like his Lyft. He was like Lyft. Way before Lyft or Uber. Way before. He did transportation for wealthy people. So he used to take them to these mansions. They used to have sex parties. He didn't go in. He would just stay outside in the car, make sure nobody go in, no bullshit, whatever. Make sure he get home safe when they finish doing whatever they do. He may have to stay the night. That means he can't go to sleep. So usually we would text all night to keep him up. Imagine that shit, but they go in and it's worms all over the walls. All kind of crazy shit. What they manifesting with their wicked ass. A horror movie. And then that bitch like this. Like, ain't shit. Give me some more. Ain't shit. The dirtier, the better. That's that brucia, whatever that shit is. Hoodoo, anything. Hoodoo is anything. It's like chaos magic. You know what I'm saying? Chaos witchcraft is hoodoo. They fucked up. But they can't stop. I can't stop. If y'all can remember back, if y'all got family members that's in this shit, that's trying to just knock you out of business and establish their strength and tell a lie that they're going to come back and see about you and all this old stupid shit. I was going to come see about lying like a motherfucker. I got these kids. Always an excuse of why they can't help you. Or why they did this to you. Or why you may be lying this time. And all this old bullshit. If you can think back, if you was raised with them, if you can think back, you'll recognize the shit they like. Scary movies. Anything. They go with the person that's getting over on people. You're like, why you ain't going for Batman? Why you going for Kryptonite? Why you going for the Penguin kind of shit? My mother like show you right. It'll tell you exactly why. So a lot of y'all got Aries in y'all family like that. And Leos that's crazy as a motherfucker. Clearly, Aries and Leos that go crazy. Gods of war and the sun. They gotta make the sun stop shining. I'm being bothered. I was born like this. Nah, bitch. Bullshit. Yeah, you was, but you know what the fuck, bitch. Do you remember how it all began? Y'all was young and innocent then. Do you remember when y'all stole your sister's man and she didn't know a thing cause she didn't care? Do you remember? Walking straight in they black. Honey, you're going to be jumping off of buildings. Going to be trying to maintain their innocence. They're hard workers. They're this, they're that. They didn't mean for it to go that way and blah, blah, blah. Restricting y'all movement so y'all can't get to no food. Getting y'all cars repossessed and all this shit. Doing the beauty spells. Making y'all hair fall out. And then watching people do the work on y'all. They don't even like that. When they make people hair fall out and they watch hairstylists make them look cute anyway with a lace front, whatever, it doesn't matter. They don't like that. They don't like that. So they go into more spell work. They'll be sitting there watching and cast a spell on the hairstylist and the person she's doing. They won't even know. Do it through the screen. These motherfuckers. They didn't try for acidic. That's why you gotta be more savvy. You gotta be more savvy. You really do. And you gotta do shit where you won't overwork yourself. That's why I got Kobe on basketball. That ain't nothing but training. For him, that ain't shit. He can do that all day. It'll get worse and worse depending on how aggravated that Virgo is. If you come with that shit when he doing something in the middle or something. And they thinking about your ass. That can even be simply researching him or trying to get something to sell with his imagery. My sister is one of the main witches. My aunt and my two sisters. The witches of Westwick. She thinks she doing me, like she thinks she cursing me and dogging me and this and that because I keep the latest vehicle. I always stay in the suburbs. Now I'm living like a hood rat. How she usually live. She ain't never lived in the suburbs. She always lived in the ghetto. By choice. Justice. In that yard. Trying to make it look pretty. Wearing your little outfit. Wheel of Fortune. Only money makes the world go round. Mommy in here. I see you got your little place. That's cool, but we don't bother because we cut ties with your ass a long time ago. Like, girl, what? Like it took them, like they tired from all they had to do to cut ties with their family members that they were setting up. Like, what? Death to you niggas. To my no, death to y'all. Thanks for the eternal dragonfly idea. We making plenty money off that bitch. These hoes nuts. That's what they feel about y'all brands. They strong in their bullshit. My mother said she giving it right now. True. Head bustle. Got a team of head busters ready to give them the word. They be so delusional till they start bleeding out. You know what they do? They try to get you when your period get regular. That's what they trying to get you. So that just says to me, I got to do some work on my pregnancy prevention. So my cycle, so I would have to like a pregnancy prevention maybe 2 weeks before my cycle, like premenstrual. All they do is make your cycle worse. It'll be regular, but it'll be with the blood clots. And the bumble with the B, huh? Going in y'all bank account like it's theirs. I mean, got all y'all information. Whew, they sure put in a lot of work. They tired. They got to go get something to eat or order in. Y'all want some Uber Eats? Hell yeah, nigga. Chipotle, what y'all want? Chipotle, what you want? Penn Station? What you want? Yeah, we got Olive Garden closed down. But we got other restaurants. What you want? Like it's day shit. And got people, honey, ready to shoot your ass if you don't comply and shit. Motherfuckers go to work. Just like they can have Arby's held up. They go to work because they got to make their money. But when they go to work, they under this. For real. In the daytime, robbing niggas. Or hold niggas hostage. But they go back. They go home. But they go back. They get money. They go home. Probably making them put blood in food. Mm-hmm. Joe Biden know. So people like me, eventually, I guess I'm going to get paid. People that's working together to go to war with these motherfuckers. They cut the line been drawn in the sand. What we gonna do, y'all? Maybe that's it. Because I don't want to pull for nothing else. I think this is good enough. I think I did a thorough job. Let's see what handle God, then we'll get out of here. Because I like to go with a certain, what energy they're working out of, because they stole all this sacred information. So we know Santi Mirte. We know Africans is involved. We know whites are involved. Blacks. Asians. I heard Russians. Ukrainians. Canada. Michigan is an important place. Ohio is an important place. That tongue, ma. Yeah. Atlanta, of course. I say all of Georgia need to be. That's the energy of Jesus. Auntie Nina, what I put in here, the hand of Fatima going up Jewish community. I got Jesus, my Jesus herb content now. Stir it up, stir it up. Sometimes I put that. I said, Jesus, you want to put your blend in there, man? All right, you sure? He was like, yes. The blood that give me strength from day to day, honey. Ooh. He said he need all his blood back, uncontaminated. I know that's right, Jesus. Honey, baby, who want to be one of the most well-renowned people in the world with HIV? He talking about, bruh. Both Virgos, bruh. We got a team of head busters ready to give them the word. When they don't even have to do shit, but some of the people that they are fragile white children, innocent people just want to work, don't want to do all this. But since we're here, you know what I'm saying? You never know what's coming out of somebody. Gotta get in there. Especially if you got a pure heart. Ooh, baby, what they know about that? They putting weird with heart. Like, oh, no. You hoes is chop suey. Put shit in the food, making them do it. Yeah. All right, y'all, be careful on doing y'all hair, all that hair, your hair shit. Oh, man. They fucking with products. If you came up with a successful brand, the one girl with Big Daddy, what's her name? Camille Rose. You better pay attention. That's how they got Carol's daughter. Fucking with her shit. And help me out, y'all. Sephora. It was taking people's hair out. They put some in it. I was like, what the fuck is this? Shook it up. I said, is this rancid? Because I had bought some and it messed my client's hair up. And she called me. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, it should be doing that. You know what I'm saying? At best, it'll revert it if it's cast down soap official and a person got a relaxer. She was kind of trying to get away from the relaxer, but we would do it every now and then. So I would do a neutralizer and then do that sometimes. But then her hair started feeling kind of crazy. So I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, it gotta be this Carol daughter stuff. So I go back up to Sephora to check out what the fuck is this. I looked at it and it was like they poured something in it, like something, but it wasn't like it'll separate from whatever it is they put in there. But initially, you buying a good bottle of shampoo. Of course, I'm looking at the shit, especially if you can see it. It's different if it's in a bottle you can't, see it. You just gotta trust that it's cool. And when it's like that, most of the time, it's a reputable company that still got some ownership to their brand. But if you can see it, then of course you're going to look, shake it up, make sure it's cool. Because sometimes shit do just sit. No, they put shit in that shit. I thought it went bad. But no, they went bad. They could have been putting sodium hydroxide in it. Fucking burning my client's hair after I put a relaxer in it. Just a soft one. Just to get the kinks out. But if you put in sodium hydroxide in shampoo, eventually it's going to separate. I don't know what it looks like, but it looked like curdled milk or something. If I'm putting it on there after she didn't get this, like, but then you going to put that on me? No, the fuck you ain't. I'm about to get on my 007, bitch. And that's when I found out L'Oreal had bought out most people. Masani and all that. Only one that may still have their shit on the black end side. I mean, now everybody. But back then it was Nairobi. But they're coming after people like her. Growers. People that grow hair. And it works. Watch your ass. Love and light.